You got something for me?
You betcha.
I put a cherry on top. Booyah.
That's a clip from Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown, which garnered a Screen Actors Guild Award nomination for our next guest.
Pam Grier has had a legendary career in both television and film and is being honored with the 2024 Career Achievement Award at the Toronto Black Film Festival. And the legend herself, Pam Grier, joins us now here on The Morning Show. Pam, such a pleasure to meet you and welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me. Surviving to be here has been extraordinary because it's so many, as they say, decades of our women in film just being challenged but showing what we have that keeps us balanced. And for a woman of color, I always wanted to, I wanted to be in film school, and I was working 5 jobs, and that's how I was discovered. And fast forward to looking back, what I brought to our industry is they never thought a woman of color was from Wyoming, from the Black West. So now we're adding more narratives to our industry, and I'm a part of that. And just to be here to share that with you in the film festival, it for me is sometimes. You never know how many people you affect. You never know if you're doing anything good for society. You know, I'm not, and I really did have a time where, am I a celebrity and I'm doing it for money, or am I an actor and a storyteller?
And I know you were just telling us in the commercial break, you going to different cities and being a part of the festivals, and you get to see the audience whom you have been connecting with for all these years.
You have to thank them.
Yes, yes.
Without
100%.
them, there is no us.
100%. Now, as part of the celebration, there will be a special screening of Foxy Brown. Can you believe?
No, no.
She knows where you're going.
It's the brown nipple revolution. No one under 10 is allowed. I'm just saying, putting it out there.
But 50 years. Yeah. That's amazing.
It is. It is. It comes with an ability, not often a responsibility, because you have to really know your audience. I had to prepare an audience to see a woman perform martial arts. To shoot a gun, jump and run without a sport bra, mind you. Now, I didn't have a stunt double, but to step in a man's shoes and not lose her femininity. And sometimes they think a woman, will, but we're not. We're just being the best women we can be. As my grandfather, a farmer in Wyoming, said, if a woman can do something, she will get the respect from a man. And I wanted to bring that to film.
Did you have a sense at the time that you were doing Foxy Brown and some of these other great movies of the era that you were a trailblazer?
No, no. They would say, everyone's coming to see your movies. And I didn't know if I was going to lose my confidence, but I knew that I could not, that I had to be able to focus on people who were constantly oppressed, religiously, financially, through gender, and how can we get their narratives out there so they can see their greatness. And it's hard to find that, because you have to be honest and they have to be honest, and you only get one chance. They've moved on to the next year, to the next idea. So I had pressure. I had a lot of pressure to show our greatness and that our ability to be 50 years today of what I did then. It wasn't the best in filmmaking. It was on a budget. But it still has something that everyone looks at saying, but you got out there and you got it done.
And you did. And Jackie Brown was so huge in your career, and you had to have known. I know when Jeff asked, did you know you were a trailblazer? In the moment, sometimes it's hard for that magnitude to set in, but you had to have known when Quentin Tarantino after the success of Pulp Fiction calls you up, you had to know that was a big deal.
It was a big, scary deal because he doesn't allow you to ad-lib, and you have to rehearse. And that scene where he said, okay, Pam, what would you say when you tricked someone or you won or you said, yeah, not right on or I can dig it. And I said, well, booyah. That was the only thing he let me ad-lib. And so when he let me do that, like, okay, I can do this now. But he had studied filmmaking through my films, what made filmmaking popular and successful. And I brought that as a secret. I brought that. He said, you did this for me, and I want you as a filmmaker to do it as well. And this is what you did. So everyone say, okay, when you come back, tell us what it was. But to include pop culture, music, style, clothing, bell-bottoms, to the work. And the cars, there's only so much the director and writer can do. It's up to the actor who has lived and brought something to it. So I brought booyah. That's the only thing that I was able to do.
Yeah. Pam, before we let you go, we only got about 30 seconds, but we got to ask you also about the L Word, if we could, which spent 6 seasons shooting in Vancouver. Yes. Can you just tell us about working in Vancouver and about the city?
Of course, I love Vancouver. I brought my horses up to train them for my therapeutic riding program. And I wanted to be a beacon where there's oppression and there's narrow-mindedness. I just wanted everyone to see how what I'm bringing to it, to see wonderful people. Gloria Steinem was in there. Ossie Davis played my dad. Jennifer Beals played my sister. And we just showed 6 years of an incredible community. So I was glad to be kind of a beacon, a comfort zone, to come see it, that it's a wonderful community, and Vancouver was so embracing. I would shoot there. But I also shot in Montreal and Toronto, and but it was a wonderful time.
All right. It's great chatting with you. Okay. Quick question. If Quentin, there's talk that his last film could be the movie critic that he's doing. If he calls you up, Pam, you in? Are you in?
Absolutely.
Of course you are.
I stay in his house. I'll babysit his children. Are you kidding to do it? Are you kidding me? But we've got more things coming for you.
Okay. In the meantime, the Toronto Black Film Festival kicks off. It actually kicked off yesterday, runs until February 19th. And for more information, including how to get tickets, you can visit the address on your screen. Pam, so great to have you.
We're going to party. This is Toronto. Come on.
Yeah, we're going to get screaming soon.
Come on.
Love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Pam.